Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar. Dear brothers and sisters, today we want to continue again with chapter 28. Brothers and sisters, the most important question which has to come all the time on your mind is why I am here on this earth. What I'm doing on this earth will qualify me for what? What really I'm supposed to do? What really I'm supposed to act upon? How is my score? How is my grade? How is my surrounding? As we see, brothers and sisters, the whole earth, the whole world is messed up. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the beginning of the Quran, in the chapter 2, the angels are questioning him and telling him, are you going to send to earth, when he was creating Adam, are you going to send to earth those people who are going to commit corruption and bloodshed? Brothers and sisters, this is exactly what's happening right now. Corruption all over. All the governments, everywhere, corruption. United States of America, which is supposed to be the high standard, corruption. All the countries, China, India, Pakistan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, name it, corruption. On the lower level, on the higher level. Why is that? Because people have obeyed the devil. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, أَلَمْ أَعْهَدْ إِلَيْكُمْ يَا بَنِي آدَمْ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا الشَّيْطَانِ. I told you, O children of Adam, don't obey the devil. And this is what happened. The lust, the temptations have changed people's mind, people's software, indulgence. I need more. It doesn't matter if I'm going to kill somebody, if I'm going to put other people in bad conditions. Doesn't matter. I have to collect the money. I have to be the powerful. I have to have the power. Dear brothers and sisters, that's what destroyed and keep destroying our societies. Drugs became legal. Alcohol, legal. Everything is okay. Homosexuality, okay. Everything became okay. Brothers and sisters, remember, you and me and every person lives on this earth will be questioned. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala throughout the Quran is keep reminding us about the fact that you, me, everybody's going to stand before Him. And He will question everybody. But He will make everything clear on this earth. So nobody will blame it on Allah and say, oh, Allah, you didn't tell me. No. And this is why in the Quran here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to the people, to us. And He's telling them, أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. He's telling you that when you obeying and worshipping this life by blindly following what they throw on you, what they throw on you in the movies, what the celebrities throw on you, hairstyle, the way they dress, the culture, and what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has for you. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala came with the word أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ means do you not comprehend? What that mean? means that He is the one who gave you everything. Now, brothers and sisters, you're working in a place, in a store. You're getting your paycheck from the business owner, the one who gave you your paycheck. But unfortunately, you follow the orders of somebody next door. The competitor next door is telling you, oh, cheat. Give me some of this merchandise. Tell you, give me some of that money from that owner. All that stuff we're doing right now, brothers and sisters. We are to have loyalty to Allah because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who's providing everything for us. The oxygen we breathe is from Allah. The eyesight which you see with is because of Allah. He has the sun. The sun gives you UV. Your eyes see only with UV light. I can give you hundreds and hundreds of examples. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the provider for everything. And your loyalty is to who? Supposed to be to Him. Not to the competitor next door. And this is why the majority of people have been, or Allah have fired them from His service. Because if we have believers, if we have people who are loyal, obedient to Allah, you won't see this circus. You won't see this jungle. The father and the son. Nowadays, they become the worst enemies. The employee and the employer, worst enemies. The husband and the wife, they become worst enemies. They have so many people who were supposed to work together and love each other. They fight with each other. They obey the competitor, the devil. And at the end of the day, they're both losers. Dear brothers and sisters, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, follow me. I am the one who gave you everything. Comprehend the laws, comprehend the standards which I'm going to judge people according to them in the Quran. Do not follow what the human have manipulated and changed throughout the years, which is the Bible, which is the wrong teachings of Jesus, peace be upon Him, wrong teaching of Moses, peace be upon him, the wrong teachings of Muhammad, peace be upon him. These are the things which have been followed by the three major religions. The wrong teachings. The right teachings are here. And the right teaching makes sense. The right teaching will make you grow and question everything, and you reach to the truth. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, أَفَمَنْ وَعَدْنَاهُ وَعْدًا حَسَنًا. The person who we have promised him the best promise, the good, divine promise, which is the paradise. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, he will get it, he will attain it, he will be there. But what is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's condition? He has to work for that. فَهُوَ لَقِيهِ. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, كَمَنْ مَتَّعْنَاهُ مَتَاعَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيا. The other person who will give him everything in this life. The status, the money, the political position, the authority. And he used, which is nothing wrong with that, but the way you use it. You have a gun. If you use this gun for your self-defense, beautiful. But if you use this gun to commit aggression against others, you're a criminal. Same thing. If you use all of these things for the humanity, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Creator, for His pleasure, to show Him that you are loyal to him, you're not loyal to the competitor, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make you superior. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the best thing in this life, which is belief, which is the tranquility, the peace in the heart, the understanding of the religion, the understanding of his laws, the understanding of his standards. You won't have fear in this life. You won't have regrets in this life. You all the time you'll be humble. All the time you will be understanding, evaluating, able to do the right thing. When the pop quiz comes in front of you, you'll be able to succeed. What I mean by pop quizzes is all the tests you come, somebody's coming to bribe you. You work for an agency, whatever agency is. Somebody say, oh, please sign for this paper and I'll give you this. No. You have taqwa, piety, fear from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You say, no. If you're going to give me $1 billion, he sees me. I'm going to report to him in the hereafter. I'm not going to do something against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will. Yawm al-qiyamah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said, this person or these people who will indulge and take this life as if it is the end, and they will abuse others, they will commit corruption and bloodshed on earth, like we have the United States of America, the biggest arms dealers. You have all the hypocrites in the Middle East. You have. I'll bring them back to me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, I'll bring them back to me. For what? Ya Allah. Of course, for questioning, then punishment. Because He will make sure they get the truth, but either way, they will either close their ears, they don't want to hear it, or they will continue doing the wrongdoing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, وَيَوْمَ يُنَادِيهِمْ. When He bring people up in the hereafter, come. And He asks them, فَيَقُولْ أَيْنَ شُرَكَائِيَ الَّذِينَ كُنْتُمْ تَزْعُمُونَ. Where are my partners? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring everybody who was obeying a tyrant leader. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring everybody who is abusing somebody because of another leader, or because he works for certain government, or because he's working for a certain king, or because he's working for a certain president, Allah will bring them all and tell him, bring me your leader, the one you became loyal, the competitor who you became loyal to. And then also the people who indulge in temptations from alcohol, from drugs, bring them. Bring those leaders you were worshiping, you were obeying.